Hello, hello, hello. Hey, this is Richard, the financial advocate Medley, and I want to thank you for your time and energy. Today, I've been asked to, and I accept this challenge. And what this challenge is all about is sharing something with somebody. So what I will be sharing with you today is something we all need, and that's a budget. So I want to share with you, and I share this with all the young people I come in contact with that's beginning their relationships, is to set up a budget. So if you stay until the end of this broadcast, I will have a link in the comments where you can actually download that link and get a budget that you can use in your house. But first, I want to show you a very simple, easy to use budget that you can get started and create today to get you on the right track. If you would gather those things I had there, some pens, a good notebook, some envelopes, you can use those things to get started developing your own credit. And I already had some put together that I'm going to show you that I particularly use. What I want to stress is that you make an emergency fund envelope. Know how much amount you want in that emergency fund of 6 months, a year. Know your goal. If you put these little dots, what they symbolize here are quarters in the year. So if you will mark off each one of those for each quarter, you will have an idea of where you're trying to go. Because the main thing is setting it up so that you know where you're going. And I like to put in this corner the percentage of my total money that I'm using for anything. You know, they can't be more than 100%. But these are just some suggestions. Some suggestions of envelopes you could make. This one right here, we all need a housing budget. You know your housing needs to be no more than 30%. Once again, same little setup. 30% of your budget. You want to understand the amount, when it's due, your grace period, when is it reported, your interest rate. You want to set those little spots up on your envelopes, and you can have as many envelopes as you need for your budget. And be sure to get that budget app, so that budget app will help you to make even better decisions. You need one for groceries. You know how much are you going to spend a week, a month on your budget. You just set those things up as you need, and these are just some suggestions. Look here, utilities. Gas, water, electric. You need to know the due date of all those. When are they due? You want to have the due date on them. You also want to put what percentage of your budget is utilities. All of these things will help you make a better informed decision. Here's the car note. We want to know when it's due, the grace period, the interest rate. At some point, we may free up enough money that we can refinance that car note at a better rate. But the same things apply. Same things apply. And you have to sit up and decide how you want to set up yours. All right? Let's just keep going real quick. Look here. Your credit cards, the due date report, how many do you have? You may need an envelope for each credit card. You need to know the minimum, the due date, when they report it, how much of this is your budget. Plan it out monthly. These are just a few examples I'm showing you. Each one is different. Some of us may have daycare. See, do you have daycare? You may have to make that a percentage of your budget on your due date because you have daycare. Hey, some of us want to contribute to the church or charity. You can make an envelope and position your check once you have a budget. Well, all you know, each percentage you want to give, 10% for you. If you put that away when you get paid immediately, you'll have it. Look here, I even make one for this one, a vacation. You can make a vacation and plan on it. This could be Christmas fun, whatever you need done. Only you know what's best. Here go another one, y'all. We need to plan on some savings. Put 10% of savings. If you're giving 10% to the church, you ought to save 10%. But that's up to you to make a decision, y'all. And the last envelope you need is an investing envelope. That may be into the future. You may just be holding back. But I would say invest 10%. But if you can do more, you should do more. But the main thing is We need to get started with our finances. And a good way to get started is to set yourself up a budget. So again, thank you for enjoying this quick presentation. I really enjoyed doing it. Some tips I have used to better my life. But you can start off in the envelope world, and once you get a hang of it and understanding and putting things on the schedule, then you can track what you're doing and prepare for the future. See, everybody needs a plan, and this is a good plan for the beginner. And again, in the comments, I will have a link to an online resource that you can get a basic budget and then build that budget to satisfy your life. Hey, have a great day, and thank you for joining me.